Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we will be doing a oil change on a VW Lupo with the 1.4 16 valve AHW engine code. It's easy do-it-yourself, so hopefully after this guide you will be doing it on your own, either on your driveway, on axle stands, or on a mid-rise scissor lift as I have. You can see I'm preparing my tools, seeing which socket I need for the oil filter, and also of course for the drain bolt. The Bosch oil filter needs a 24mm socket. So let's remove the oil cap. This will make sure that the oil drain will go a bit faster as opposed to leaving the cap on. It's way easier. Let's get underneath the car. Set the drain pan in a general location where the oil spills out. It will come out with quite a stream, so make sure you put it a little bit back. Grab your ratchet, crack the drain bolt loose. The rest is done by hand in this case. If you do it by hand, you will have a lot more control when you remove the bolt. And you can make sure that the drain pan is in the right location so you don't spill oil everywhere on the floor. Just remove it and you will see after removing it there's quite a stream of oil gushing out. Oil seems to be okay. Always good to inspect for any glittering, which of course is a major issue if you have it. But in this case everything looks pretty much okay, as old oil needs to look. Just let it drain, it will take a little while. Just remove the drain pan if needed. This is the new drain bolt. Of course, renew it every time so there's no oil leakage from the sump. Clean the surface area so you have a good seal. Always do so before mounting the new oil drain bolt. And as always, start this by hand so there's zero chance of any cross-threading. That's the last thing you want in a drain pan or any other surface for that matter. Wipe in between as oil still is seeping out, and do a final wipe before you do the final torque. Swap the socket over to the torque wrench. Set the torque wrench for 30 Newton meters, which is the spec. And then gently torque it to spec. There we go. The oil filter has a built-in bolt, which makes it very easy to remove. You can either do it from the top, but it can also be done from the bottom. The oil filter is in front of the engine, right below the exhaust manifold. You have some access from above. And in this case it seems the old oil filter has a different size bolt. I believe it's one size bigger, 27mm if I'm not mistaken. And then just gently put on some pressure and loosen the filter. It will give some resistance due to the rubber gasket, of course, which is to be expected. Just loosen it for a couple of turns and then prepare to go underneath the car again. Time to go underneath the car again. VW made it very easy to see where the oil will be draining. There's an eye on the engine block where oil will be draining from. So this makes it easy to see where you need to locate the oil drain pan. Loosen the filter and it will start to drain. As you can see, oil starts to drain from around that eye area. Adjust the pan if needed so you don't make a mess over the floor again. And just loose it a little bit until it starts draining and let it drip for a while. As it's almost done draining, you can remove the old oil filter, just remove it by hand. Can be done either by top or the bottom. In this case I show it from the bottom, and as you can see there's quite some old oil still in the filter. Double check the oil filter. The new oil filter is identical in size, which it seems to be, and let's lubricate the rubber gasket with some fresh new oil. You only need a very small amount to lubricate. Just go all around, don't go crazy. That's more than enough. Clean the mating area for the oil filter. I use some brake cleaner and a cloth to clean it before actually installing the oil filter. It's hard to see on camera in this case, but it's right behind the exhaust. Time to install the new oil filter. I installed it from the top and then torque to spec, which is 20 Newton meters. There's a lot of room to do this, so no problems here at all. Almost there. As a bonus step, I added some LiquiMoly oil additive, also known as Mos2, which is a friction modifier which helps the engine run a bit easier. Especially handy if you have an old car like this one, which was built in 1999. Just pour the contents of the canister in the engine, and it will mix itself with the engine oil automatically, of course. Make sure to dispose this canister properly, as it's a small chemical waste. In Dutch it's called KCA. The capacity for the engine is 3.2 liters for the AHW engine code. Recommended to put in 5W40 with the 502 VW engine oil spec. Let it drain out. In the meantime we can dispose of the oil filter properly. This is also classified as small chemical waste. This bottle is empty, so let's top it up with the new engine oil to 3.2 liters. Better fast forward. And that's about 3.2 liters. We should be okay there. For good practice, just close the bottle so there cannot be any contaminants coming in. And then let's fill it up with fresh oil. Also, let's fast forward a little bit to save everyone some time. There we go. Don't forget to fit the oil cap. And it's also a wise thing to update your service documentation so you remember when the oil change has been done. I note down the mileage, the date, the oil grade, and the fact that I added some LiquiMoly Mos2 to the engine. The cap for the timing belt is a perfect place to put these on. That's one into place. Might be handier if I added the sticker before I wrote on it, but seems to hold fine. You didn't see me measure the oil level in this video. You have to run the engine first, let the oil circulate through the engine, let it cool off again, then wait for the oil to drain to the sump, and then do an oil measurement and top up if needed. That's the correct way to do it. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and see all of you in the next video.